Good morning, YouTube. Hi from the dungeon. Um, my name's Kenny Glick. I've been trading since 1992, trading stocks. I've had a pretty long career, a vast career. I've had some ups and downs. We've had some fun on YouTube. And if you haven't noticed, I don't get many views on these videos anymore. Maybe today I'll find a few more people. There's a reason for it. I speak a lot of truth, and the internet doesn't like that. I don't pay for viewership. I've never paid Google for a member. I've never paid for a subscriber. And I I don't pay for that stuff. I was on a pretty good run for a second there back in '07, right? Making some funny videos, making fun of myself and whatnot. And, you know, I built a website around it, and I'm having a pretty good time with this, right? The reason I'm here, friends, is I just want to talk about how I run the business that I have, right? I run it the way that the business should be run. I work in the shadiest, most, for lack of a word, disgusting business there is, Wall Street. Everybody's out to scam you, even the people that pretend to make you money. They got some nefarious thing going on. Analysts are not there to be trusted, right? And I spent a lot of time trying to point that out, right? But I think everybody knows that. So I prided myself in doing it the right way. When I tell people, hey, listen, I run a paid for website, the first thing they say is, oh, here's another scammer, right? The guru, the guru. That's what I'm trying to do in 2026. I'm trying to make gurus great again. Or let me just say, I want to be known as the guru that actually does help people. So if you are listening right now, my friends, what I'm trying to do is get back in the graces of the internet and take what's rightfully mine. I am the OG of this industry. Nobody was making videos talking about the market. Nobody was doing live streaming of live trades before me. I pretty much invented the genre, and now I'm a nobody. I'm a has been. I'm a dinosaur. But you know what I'm doing right now? I'm making more money for my members than ever before. I've never seen a market like this in my life, and I've been trading since 1992. And also, if you guys remember, now that everybody's talking about silver, remember there was a guy, his name was Gregory Mannarino, and he was calling for the crash, and I used to make fun of him because the market never goes down. But there was one thing that I did like about him, other than the fact that he drove a nice car. He liked silver, and I also liked silver. So I couldn't fault the guy. But also remember, I've been talking about buying silver since $14 an ounce, and I've been buying it steadily since. As we call, I don't refer to myself as a stacker, but let's call myself a hoarder, right? I'm a collector. I have toys. I've been going to coin shows my whole life, baseball cards, that type of thing. But what I do know is market mechanics. And I've been talking about this for the last 5 or 6 years, that if silver could get to $50, it will go to 80 so quickly that it's going to be bewildering. And here we are, because 50 gets you 80. See, that's a concept that maybe you never heard of. 50 gets you 80. 50 gets you 80 in financial products. It's been working for me since like I began my career. One of my mentors taught me 50 gets you 80. 5 gets you 750, 750 gets you 10, that type of thing. There's things that are built into the algorithmic nature of the market. And now that the market is 100% rigged and all algorithmic, these things that I've been doing for the last 20 or 30 years are working better than ever. So let me sum it all up. I'm making a lot of people a lot of money right now. I got them in a sector that nobody was talking about, quantum. I've been talking about drone stocks for over 2 years. space, rockets, robots, quantum, AI, chips, nuclear, rare earth, silver, drones. That covers a lot of stocks. And also, I've been calling it the degenerate economy. We've been calling ourselves degenerates for 20 or so years. And there's somebody out there that's trying to claim that he created that phrase. It was me. And that kind of stuff, it irks me when people take credit for what I've invented, right? So, what I'm doing right now, if you are listening to this video, if you are struggling making money in the market or not just day trading, any type of struggle you're having, come and hang out with us. I'm doing it for free right now if you help me promote myself, because I've always thought grassroots is the way to go. I'm not going to pay YouTube. I'm not going to pay Google. I'm not going to pay TikTok. I'm not going to pay them to help me promote. I'm not going to do it. I want to do it organically where people say, hey, you know this guy? Yeah. Oh, you know that guy? Yeah. You know that guy? Yeah. I want to do it like that. So if you help me, I'll help you. So email me because I've been giving out free access for about a month now. And for Hanukkah, for Christmas, because I was really excited about the Georgia Bulldogs. And now we're hearing that that game might have been fixed, which it probably was, because all sports is fixed now, which it lends to the idea that we are in a simulated reality. Whether or not you want to believe that, could it be anything else now? The absurdity of society that we live in right now. It's never ever been like this. And again, we're more in tune with it because of the internet and how we're able to communicate and see so many different things going on. And now with AI, you really don't know what exactly is real or what it isn't real. And it's scary in a way because I think it's going to lead to something really, really detrimental where we're going to have a world of worlds moment and we're not going to believe something, or we are going to believe something that's not true. And that's going to lead us to do something very, very bad. I just watched Mission Impossible. Go watch Mission Impossible, the last one with the entity. I think that's where we're going. It's beyond Skynet. The entity takes over the internet and creates false narratives that makes us all want to kill each other. That's where I think we're going. And I'm scared. So why not come to the chat room where the only truth left is trading, because it's just math. You can't deny if a stock is going up or down and whether or not you made money. That makes it real. It's the only thing we got left. It's the only thing we got left other than our health. Because when you're not feeling well and I'm still battling something, that's real because you're feeling a certain way. But if you're struggling, man, if you're not having a good time with this market, a market that continuously hands you the money, come and hang out with us. I'll show you how to grab some, because you don't have to grab it all. Nobody can. You don't have to be perfect. Nobody can. But even if you're 20% right, you're going to make money, because the win-loss ratio, it's irrelevant. You can make money 5% of the time and still come out ahead. You don't have to find winners every day. You certainly don't have to trade every day, nor should you. In a bull market, you should let the stock work for your set, work for you. Like, I don't need to trade today. I own V-Wave, winning. I woke up this morning, bought the stock the other day. Remember, it was $8. Here it is at 12. Why work? But I will. I'll look to do some trades today because that's what I do. But here, now we're trading some stock FlyX. Anybody know what it is? Who cares? It's moving. You buy some, it goes up, you sell a little bit, you make some money. Hey, look at me. We'll be looking at RTX, the defense stocks. I want to be looking at APLD today. You want to be looking at, obviously, the Qs. There's so much activity every day. But if you stick with the space, rockets, robots, quantum, AI, and drones, and nuclear and rare earth, you're good. And you're probably good for the rest of your days. So finding the winner and doing it live, having skin in the game, most of this whole entire industry is irrelevant. It's what you're going to do. And anybody that tells you that they have a win rate ratio that's superb, it doesn't matter, because no matter what anybody's done for the last 10, 20, 30 years means nothing to you. If today is the first day that you're going to try to do this, their track record means nothing. It's what they're going to do for you. But that doesn't matter really either. It's of what you're going to do for yourself. Learn, learn, and then you earn. And learning is a task. You know, school, right? We went to school for many, many, many years, all about learning. So come to school. Class is free right now. All you got to do is email me and I'll let you in. Just help me promote and take back what is rightfully mine. I am the internet's number one trader. There isn't a second place. I want my throne and I want my crown back. My name's Kenny Glick. Come and help me. Thanks for watching.